couldn't understand what the reporter was saying. He was having a mental cognitive dissonance, and then heard stay in Florida.
Weather.
That's all he heard. He goes, well, I'll probably stay in Florida for a while. No contextual awareness. Couldn't hear the reporter after 2 times of saying, and the reporter, if you go back and listen, the reporter had to dumb it down to try to help Trump understand it, because she thought what she said was too complicated for him. So she went and said it differently in order to try to help him understand it. And he missed that one too. So not only did he miss and not pay attention to the reporter, the only reporter talking in a question, he was so lost at what was going on, he wasn't paying attention to the person asking him a question. He then didn't hear it, couldn't figure it out, had to ask again, and then still got it wrong. So he got it wrong twice. And if you look at any of the other questioning I've been seeing, it's that level. Like, what was it? The one, his uncle taught the Unabomber. It's like, okay, first off, the Unabomber didn't go to that school. MIT's not in Chicago. Like, pretty much everything in that whole conversation was either wrong or a lie. And I think we've reached a point with our presidency where not everything's going to be a lie anymore. It's just going to be cognitively, he can't put it together anymore. And people were really mad at Biden for staying in office when he was showing cognitive decline, which I was one of those too. He should step down and let Kamala take the lead.
Me too.
Until the election. And I'm actually a big fan of, hey, if somebody has to step down, and instead of waiting the rest of the term, I think we should hold special elections to do it over again. It shouldn't be, oh, the president's gone, the vice president's going to be president for next year or 3.5 years. Like, no. President, special elections, and we rotate. Move on. But if you look at pretty much any press briefing or anything he's been at, you got Sleepy Don, falling asleep. There's been multiple videos of him shitting himself and making smells and people like turning away and nearly throwing up. There's him not knowing what's going on. And the saluting thing kills me. So according to my understanding, and any military people, feel free to correct me, the saluting thing is for military. Like if you're serving or have served in the military, then you get the honor of saluting. Now there's different kinds of salutes, right? You have the 3-finger, which is the Boy Scout, which is a little different. And you have a few of the others. But the proper military one with the hand up to the head, tilted at the proper angle, is specific for military. And like doing it straight up versus this means 2 completely different things. But him saluting foreigners, having not served in the military and then not being in our military, is a disgrace to our military. Him saluting criminals, again, dishonorable. Him even saluting our military, inappropriate. If you want to do something, do it across your heart, just like you did for Pledge of Allegiance. But he's not Mr. Bone Spur, and you go look it up. Bone Spur's got him out of the draft during Vietnam. Never served, and you can say, well, he was commander in chief. It was like, yeah, but not Big Homie. That's not.
He had the job. I don't know if he did anything though.
Well, does being president entitle you to saluting? I don't know. I don't live in that world, so feel free to comment on that one.
Yeah, actually, let's ask that to the scholars. If I have never said appropriate for me to salute an active military member or a former military member,